Good.
Whenever you're ready, Clay.
All right. Hi, my name is Clay Compton. I'm going to be talking about skiing and snowboarding and top places to do so in the United States. Skiing and snowboarding is a huge hobby in the United States and around the world. It's also one of my favorite things to do. I think I don't think there's much better feeling than snowboarding on fresh powder. I find that very, very fun. It's also a very expensive hobby. You have to buy your coat, your boots, your pants, skis or a snowboard, and you also have to buy your lift ticket, which can really rack a bill, that's for sure. If money wasn't an issue, however, I think that I'd want to go to the best places that the U.S. had to offer. And so I'm going to tell you guys some of the top places according to Forbes that's good to go to. But first off, I need to tell you what makes a good ski resort and what makes a good mountain. A big mountain, one with a lot of verticality, meaning just basically the height of the mountain, so you have longer time going down the mountain than you would otherwise. Also accessibility, it's important to be able to get maybe into the airport and get to the mountain within a reasonable time. And obviously the terrain of the mountain, or the lay of the land, they say, just kind of where the park is, where the trees are for tree skiing, where kind of harder runs are, like Double Black, or stuff for more advanced skiers, stuff for less advanced skiers. And obviously the snow. You want a lot of snow, you want it to come frequently, you want it to be fresh. And I learned from this that the best snow to ski on is the one with the moisture between 8 and 9%. That way it's not too moist and it's not too dry, and so you get that feeling of kind of floating on clouds, I guess. That's what I feel like. So now that I've told you the criteria, I guess, for Forbes, and they call it the PAF rating, which is just pure awesomeness factor, I guess. So the first place they mentioned was Jackson Hole, which is in Wyoming. And Jackson Hole is known for its verticality. It has nearly 3,000 feet of verticality. They're also known for their amazing ski lifts, and that's another thing that's a huge factor, because you want ski lifts that are fast so that you spend more time on the mountain than you do on the ski lift. Because I'm sure if you've been to Red Lodge, you've experienced the slow ski lifts and some of the quicker ones like Coal Creek, but when you're spending a lot of time on the lifts, you have a tendency to be more cold, and the wind is more of a factor. Also, they're only 35 miles from the nearest airport, Jackson Hole Airport. That makes it nice, so you can get in there and go skiing right away. And I've also heard that they have 6 inches or more of snow 16.4% of the year, meaning that they get snow a lot, and considering the summer months where you don't get any snow at all, I think that's a large percent. Second is Snowbird, Utah. They even have more verticality. They have 3,200 feet, which is a significant amount, and they're also very easily accessible. I think it's like a 10-minute drive from the airport to the mountains, so it's easy to get in there and get going. They're not ranked as high as Jackson Hole because they have not as good as snow, but they still get a significant amount. Third is, and finally, I only did 3. There was 10 on the list, but for time constraints, I only did 3. So the third one is Alta, Utah. It actually has more snow than Snowbird, but it has less verticality, so it's a little more flat, and it's not as steep, and it's not as exciting, I guess, as Snowbird. So those are 3 mountains that I think are would be very fun to go to. In Jackson Hole especially, I've heard from many people from Montana that have gone and heard nothing but good news about it. And so if money is not an issue and you're a big avid skier and snowboarder, then those are 3 places that I would really suggest going to. Thank you.